Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Risk of Rain 2. I'm Nye. Gonna be doing a little bit of solo action today. Gonna be going for some loader work, so we're gonna be trying to, as loader, proceed through the Celestial Portal in 25 minutes or less. Now, that is 8 levels. That's loop 1. I have to get on loop 1, I have to beat level 3. So we're gonna be trying out, Medivh's, strategy today to see if I can make that happen. Because that's a little bit excessive. But we're going to be trying that out. So, what is that strategy, you might ask? Well, we're going to start by using, let's see, where was it? So that's going to be Artifact of Swarms. Oh, I don't have that one. Okay. Well, looks like I have to go get a certain artifacts. Actually, we will not be doing loader for this. Never mind. What can I unlock? Question. Yeah, let's go ahead and do engineer. Do engineer on command. See about making that happen, I guess. Or we could do... Actually, you know what? Let's do Acrid. I take it back. Let's do Acrid. Acrid should be fine. So we want to do Artifact... We want to get Artifact of Sacrifice going. Engineer would be fun, but I'm going to go ahead. Acrid. And we'll get rolling. So this should be kind of fun. Kind of rolling our way through. Now, Acrid's thing right now, we're kind of running a little bit differently than a normal Acrid would. We're running the Blight ability, which, as I said, is a little bit different. So Acrid is normally a metric butt ton of poison. But we run a little bit differently on this version of Acrid. This version of Acrid is using Blight instead of poison. You might ask, what is the difference? Well, in Blight version of Acrid, it's actually based on, Blight version of Acrid is, instead of using poison, use Blight, which does, extra damage, based on his actual, attack damage, as opposed to, a kind of default poison stat. A little bit of a different style here. It can be just as powerful, if not more powerful. Because it is going to be based on his, basic stat. I'm not sure what the actual stats are for Acrid's poison as opposed to his blight. Presumably, poison does more damage. So we're going to want to get moving quickly here. Realistically, at this point, because I've played the game so much, we really should be playing on Monsoon, and I think we'll probably start doing so soon, because, it's one of those things, right? I wouldn't necessarily say it's embarrassing to be playing on Rainstorm at this point, but it is one of those things where, at some point, we want to not be playing on Rainstorm. We want to actually be playing on full Monsoon, get some damage going, show that we are actually a player worthy of note. Okay, so we do have our portal right there, which is cool. Anything interesting here that I care about particularly? I'll go ahead and grab a Beads of Fealty. Get that particular bonus rolling. Kind of a lack of chests going on here. was getting kind of interested yesterday as I was doing some work in Final Fantasy XIV, you know, dealing with a current event that is going on in the game. And I was very interested in the fact that, like, we recently had a fairly large combat patch. So I say combat patch because the game also had... Damn, there's just no items. The game also had a crafter patch recently. But, you know, we had a fairly big combat patch recently that happened about 4 weeks ago. And then about 3 days ago, a crafter patch happened. And I'm already having people, you know, say to me, or not say to me particularly, but I'm already hearing people say, man, when is the next patch? When's the next patch? And it's like, you know, presumably the next patch will be coming out, you know, eventually, right? Like, this is not... Why are you being so impatient? We just had a patch. Well, yeah, we just had a patch, but that was a crafter patch. There was nothing in there for me. Does it matter that there was nothing in there for you? Is that something that, you know, truly matters to you? Like, if you're a combat only person, fine. There was actually a combat specific patch that came out, you know, 4 weeks ago. You cannot tell me you are 100% complete on this patch and its contents in 4 weeks. And the reason I say that you can't be is because I'm not, and I play more than you do. And I say that with no, you know, with no irony whatsoever. Chances are, these people who are, you know, complaining, I probably do play more than they do, honestly. I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. It's one of my favorite games out there. I enjoy the absolute hell out of that game. And, you know, I end up playing a lot of it because of that. There is... I will say this, the sheer lack of items on this stage may end up being a problem. Oh, hello. I found one more. Maybe 2 more? Okay. Well, that's a drone. Not the ideal when it comes to items, but, you know, an okay item nonetheless. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another syringe, and that's going to be about it. Getting out of the stage kind of slow. So one thing about Acrid to remember is that Acrid does not have the bonuses that, you know, for example, Loader has. Acrid does not get just free shields and such like that. Acrid does have to actually attack. Trying to go for that achievement also where you do not leave the teleporter for the entirety of the teleporter event. Which, you know, the Wandering Vagrant looks like it's trying to make trouble for me. Okay, so the Wandering Vagrant did indeed make trouble for me. It did die, however, so that's, you know, something good. I think we are going to be going for... What do we want to go for? I think getting a Wisp, Will-o-the-Wisp, should be a solid choice here. More poison, always good. Oh, hey. The Lunar Coin, and we are out. I am going to go for the blue portal. Get myself... I don't know what I'd want out of the blue portal, really. Actually thinking it over right now. Are there any items that I'm... Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. That was stupid. Are there any items that I'm particularly interested in that I could get out of here? Major question. I mean, this is always good, so I think I'll go ahead and pick up a Mercurial Ratchus. Question is, do I want anything else? I think increased healing, but healing over time would probably be solid as well. Then I was just tempted to double up on that. We'll go for the crown. So the crown, kind of a weird choice at this point in the game. I have 2 green. Can't really do that, and I don't have enough whites to consider going for the other one. Crown's kind of a weird choice to be going for, just due to the kind of the nature of the crown. So dealing damage, we gain money. Taking damage, we lose money. And, you know, I only say it's weird because the fact that we are playing on a melee character. So I'm going to end up taking damage. But there's kind of nothing I can do about that. It's nature of the beast being acrid. Not allowed to kill my stuff. Enemies spawning in, good amount of them, which is great. How much do I need right now? I need a fair amount. Or I need 116 in order to be able to grab these tier 2 chests, which is going to take a short while, right? There we go. The question is, what do we want? This is very likely to be a tier 2 chest. Yep. I think having our backs covered while we go for our stuff is probably a smart idea. You know, things that give me backup, that give me bonuses, all of that smart stuff. I keep on pressing Q, expecting it to give me, expecting it to ult for me, and that's not how ults work in this game. So what do we want? What is the goal here? What items are we looking for that I'm gonna need? I think we're gonna need some teddy bears. I think I'm definitely gonna want some critical hit. You know, one thing you'd think, and you'd be very correct, is, well, you know, you got that healing item, should you not be getting healing stuff? And you know what? You are very right, you very learned person. I should probably be looking into getting healing things. Now, fresh meat only gives us a healing over time effect. So we in essence got an additional healing over time effect because I already had one. I already had one coming off of the what have you. Let's go ahead and just get one of those just so I have one of those effects going. question is, what victory are we going for? I'm thinking... You know, beating the final boss might be a good idea for this run. Kind of depending on how things go, naturally. That would be probably a really fun idea to go for that, because I've been doing a lot of looping. And looping is fun, but beating the final boss is also fun, so that could be something to consider doing. That being said, one of the reasons we went for accurate as opposed to the loader is because I didn't have sacrifice as an option. So I should probably consider going for sacrifice, huh? Let's go for sacrifice. I think that's the idea, and then we'll look to obliterate. I also did go get the necklace, which really is only good for obliteration. Crit going on, because crit bleeds are awesome. Thank you, Squidling. I think we're just about done here. Oh, I see one more. And let's go ahead and get crit. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit it. This should be solid. Got a Beetle Queen. Cool. Little bit annoyed that I can't seem to land a... There we go. That's what we're aiming for right there. I think getting crits is going to be a solid thing for us in the future. So getting a little bit of healing off of crits should also be something I aim for. Okay. Enemies dying real darn fast, which is how I like it. We're just going to stay inside of the teleporter zone. Try to get that bee in the teleporter zone 4 times and do not leave it. We have a lot of money. Nothing to do with it. Accurate's kind of fun in a, like, slash your enemies to pieces kind of way. I kind of enjoy him. He's got a little bit more of this kind of simple jump around, slash your enemies to ribbons. Scorched Acres, and I spawn here. Okay. You don't very often spawn in this corner of Scorched Acres. Now, I want to go up in a thatwardly direction. Really kind of wish that the missile launcher would apply my stacks of debuff. I know that's a little bit much to ask for an item like this, but that would be rather pleasant. Speaking of pleasant things, I would really enjoy getting a red item game. I really don't enjoy the fact that you are outright costing me money. You are costing me money by existing. Kind of a weird thing to say to someone, right? Like, imagine a parent saying that to a child. You are costing me money by existing. Like, that's a way to ruin a relationship right there. You are never getting that relationship back with your child. I don't know, maybe your child doesn't hold as much of a grudge as I probably would have over a statement like that. That's probably more realistic, honestly. You'd have some relationship issues for a little while. But people would probably eventually get over it, right? Wouldn't necessarily be the end of your relationship. It would just be really strained for some time. These are the thoughts that I have. Let's go see. I'll go ahead and pick up stuff down there a little bit later. You caused me to miss, sir. Okay. Ukulele doing some solid work. Well, hi. There's that red that I was mentioning. So now we have Tesla coil. So now we are in a phenomenally strong position. Unfortunately, we are going to have to wait for a bit. There we go. Oh, okay. I think we're going to be going after the AoE damage of the Brilliant Behemoth here. Now, it's not necessarily unlikely that I could get another red out of this random chest here, out of this roulette chest here. Need some enemies, game. If you would be so kind as to drop some poor souls in my lap that I can slap the bitch out of. Go ahead and Goomba stomp that guy. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking likely to get anything at, you know, anything good out of that by that point. Even if I did see a red, it was going to be very likely that I just would not have a chance to actually get it. Just due to the speed of the roulette. Not going to pretend I'm amazing at that roulette machine. Okay, well, it looks like we're seeing about the end of our foray into this level, so let's go ahead and head back. There's like one more chest on the way back, so we'll be able to pick something up. Hi, friend. There we go. Oh, another equipment chest. That would have been... Or another equipment drone. It would have been kind of awesome to be able to do something about that, but we just didn't. We end up seeing a second equipment on this map. I take that back. Oh, that's not an equipment. That's just me getting amazing stuff. Cool. I think knife is where you go with the next one, right? So they're hitting me hard. And then they got hit hard in return. Do I have one of these? If I don't, I should. If I do, that's fine. Pick up another harvester's scythe, and we're just gonna kind of hang out in here. That was kind of a scary fight just now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Against those two Dune Striders, I saw my health dipping, and I was thinking like, whoa, okay. Have I bitten off more than I can chew with this? Turns out the answer is no. Kind of patiently waiting out for this teleporter cycle. Akron's already a beast, but some of these items that we have... You know, that freaking cannon over his back right now. Causing untold level of damage and destruction to our opponents. We make the enemy do big boom. Let's get out of here. Okay. So we get Siren's Call. Siren's Call actually really excites me as a level to get right off the bat. I was really hoping for it. Ooh. That's snipe, though. Can we talk about that snipe for a second? Okay, we're gonna get that crit going here. Go ahead and hit that. Ooh, hey. Well, there's some free money. I love free money. I will always take free money. Anything more on this? Yeah, there we go. No! And right off the edge with me. Where's that put me? Okay, so I'm underneath. Got it. This is fine, because I was thinking about heading down here in the first place, so I am pretty okay with this, this result here. I'm thinking a chest would not go on a miss. Chest. A shield would not go amiss here. Let's keep ourselves a little bit prevented extra damage. I think at this point we're gonna go ahead. That was not the right item. That was not the item I wanted at all. I'm just bad. $79. Need a little bit more to be able to do 379. Oh, hi, friend. Okay, there we go. Okay, I wanted that. Okay. Let's head back over in this direction. I really do want to fight the optional boss here, get myself another red item. But I think we're going to be exploring with the intent to do just that. I think an emergency drone would not be incorrect here, as well as another soldier's syringe. I'm playing a lot of Command recently on this game, and while I like the Artifact of Command, I think it does fundamentally change how the game is played, and not necessarily in a... I wouldn't say not in a good way, because it's definitely fun to do Artifact of Command, but I think it does take some of the, I want to hit that Newt altar, but I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it. It's not a bad way, necessarily, but I think it does kind of very much change the nature of how the game is played. You know, generally in Risk of Rain, the question is, what is the game going to give me? What type of cool items am I going to get? And Command is, what do I want? You know, you get to build this really powerful build that, you know, you don't really have to work for as much. I think it's one of the reasons why Rainstorm is definitely feeling too easy at this point. Because I don't really have to worry about what is my build going to look like. Am I going to get the item support I need to, you know, to win the game? Okay, so here's my boss. I missed. Now I get to really act like the animal that Acrid is, just attacking and ripping to pieces. Rip and tear. You know? Feels kind of solid. Yep. Absolutely go for Shattering Justice. Acrid gets to eat people alive in this game. I mean, that's not anything really new to Acrid. Acrid was always had this kind of feel, even in the side-scrolling game. Acrid got to jump on you and just never let go. But I definitely enjoy this version of Acrid. I'm not gonna say I enjoy this version of Acrid more necessarily. But I enjoy this version of Acrid because I do get to feel a little bit more of that, you know, that animal feel to him. That, you know, responsive, let's destroy everything, let's eat everything. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel at least a little bit squishy. And that is a thing with Acrid. Acrid does feel a little bit squishy. But I can fix that. Oh, I left the teleporter zone. Well, that's irritating. Okay, well, we'll have to not leave the teleporter zone on, I guess, the next one. I just ended up moving just a little bit too far. What do I want here? I guess another ukulele would not go amiss. And, by the way, all the damage that we're doing right now, primarily thanks to unstable teleporter. Or, no, unstable, Tesla coil, there we go. It zaps someone, and then that's just about it. Like, ukulele adds on to that. Sends out even more zaps. I just don't have to do much. It's kind of amazing. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I ended up popping out of the teleporter. This would have been my achievement right here. That's, that bothers me a little bit. Not that I'm ending up having to do much. Like, between my drones and, you know, the other passive effects I have, stuff just freaking dies. But I wanted that achievement. That achievement would have been nice to have. We have a couple of good rotations though that we can get. So I'm not too worried about it. Teleporter lines the moon. Okay. So if I wanted to go to the end, I could. As I said, we do have stuff that I'm really aiming for. We have, you know, achievements that I'm going for. So I don't think we're going to be going to the moon. Waiting for enemies to spawn here. I think I'm going to go for that, that combat shrine up here. Let's get something going, you know? Where? Oh. There we go. Well, really, I'm gonna get zapped twice. Okay. I'd be lying. Okay, well, that's already dead. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for another red there. Couldn't grab that. I am stuck. Okay, there we go. I hate getting smacked around by the freaking rocks here. Okay. I'm trying to think if I just want to go to the teleporter, do the teleporter event, and just freaking leave. It's not really as if, you know, I don't have a ton of stuff right now. But Risk of Rain is, I think, at some of its most fun when you're stupidly overpowered. I don't know, maybe we'll keep going. Besides the fact is, how do you stop this song? This song is so good. Where does this actually go? Oh, okay, it goes all the way over here. Did I actually end up taking damage off of that? Yeah, I mean, getting a Hopu Feather might be a solid choice. Got up here. Anything? We have a Newt altar, and I have achievements that I need to unlock when it comes to Newt altars. I need to unlock a certain number of unique ones. So I think that's not a bad idea. Let's see. Yeah, I think responding with damage when I take damage. Solid choice. I think we should probably think about starting to get some bleeds. I did decide that we are going for that second loop, and as such, excuse me, I wanted this. Or not even that second loop. Well, I mean, if you call this loop 1, I guess, second loop, right? I mean, that does make sense. I think it makes sense to me. Good. Let's go ahead and grab an Old War Stealth Kit. It's not that important now, but being able to just get out of combat if something bad happens. A fairly solid choice. Unstable Tesla coil, continuing to show why red items are broken. And ukulele continuing to show why certain green items are broken. Okay, let's head towards the teleporter. Get the teleporter event rolling, and then we'll go ahead and do our loop. We're going to go after sacrifice this time. That way I can have that for the future. And we're just going to hope that the game makes it easy for me to stay within teleporter bounds. Oh. Oh, you can align the teleporter whichever way you want. I was unaware of this news. In case you don't want to go for a loop. Okay, that makes perfect sense, actually. Okay, so that's 2 dead magma worms instantaneously. Now we're just going to kind of hang out. So that's good to know. That's very good to know. Not that that really changes much about my plans. I still need to do artifact nonsense. But that does make it a lot easier. You have enough in your mouth, Akron? This is just disgusting, but I can just stand here. Did I accidentally set this on drizzle? I mean, there's no way for me to know until we get to the end, but... It's very interesting to look at the different characters and kind of see where each individual item lands on them. Is that not my achievement? I have to go see. Gonna have to go look to see what that achievement actually is. I could have sworn the achievement was just like, do not leave the teleporter. 4 times, but maybe it's 4 times in a row. Which would kind of suck for my purposes, but that's something we can get on the loader run if that's the case. Okay, so we're going for sacrifice. Alright, can I interact with this, please? Game, I'd like to interact with these. Go. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay, so here's sacrifice. We're just gonna go ahead and knock that out. Still need to get glass knocked out at some point. Not gonna be this run, but that's a thing that I need to get done, because I really want to have just glass, just have that available. Okay. Chests will no longer spawn. It is very weird in a room with chests. So I assume there are chests around here somewhere. Kind of hanging out, waiting for enemies to spawn. Not that I have to do much in this run. I don't know, maybe we'll see how I'm feeling at about, at the Celestial Portal. This may be a good run to do glass on. Oh, right. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Right, I don't have enough. Don't have enough for that. Ow. That would have killed me if this was glass. Probably. Probably would have killed me. Nice. Definitely possible that it might not have. A lot of active item spawns. Have not yet seen another key. I'm pretty okay with this right now, though. I think this thing would spawn a little bit more often. Yeah, I'd be very dead by now, just because of the sheer amount of just, like, basic hits I've taken off of this thing. So go ahead and switch to the disposable missile launcher here. I don't really have trouble getting attacks into my enemies. What I have trouble with is flying enemies who just want to kind of hang out everywhere. More items. Oh, hello. That. Let's reduce that damage. There's one. Man, it took a while for us to get this. What I am going to get first before we go any further is I'm going to start stacking up a little bit of this. That way I can hit ranged enemies. Hello. That's convenient. Might grab some fuel cells and consider going for like a Prion accumulator in the near future. Definitely not worth it if you don't actually have, you know, a bunch of fuel cells. I think something like I say that as I head over here to snag a Prion accumulator. But I think you need the bunch of crunch, the bunch of fuel cells to really make Prion accumulator worth it. Because it takes way too long to charge otherwise. Over here, no. Ah, there it is. Okay. Another one down. Gonna grab a bunch of repulsion armor plates. Reactivate some drones that, you know, took a hit for me. Anything else over here? No. I think we're looking pretty solid here. There's a green way out there. I don't see a particularly good way to get it though. I don't know. Maybe I can make this jump. Yeah. Oh, darn, I was so close. I was so close. Where's my exit? Is it above me? Yeah. I also forgot that I had double jump. Okay. So there's the first loop. Not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing a second loop. Trance did send me an invite. Basically at the start of this run, actually. So I think we're going to be heading in a thatwardly direction. But I love this game. This game's a lot more fun with friends. There's Stone Titan around here. I know it said Stone Titans, no, plural. This is completely unnecessary, but it's also a lot of fun. Let's see. At this point, I think we're just going to be moving very quickly and building up armor plates and moving towards an exit. There's the exit. I don't know, if this keeps on running the way it is, I might sprint towards Artifact of Glass. Because we are moving pretty quick here. That sacrifice trial did give me some stuff, I will tell you what. Go away. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. That worked about how I had both expected it and how I had hoped it would work, too. Just enemies dying basically instantaneously. What is up with that? Kind of weird. Me and my, what is that, 5 healing drones just kind of hanging out. Enemies dying basically as soon as they spawn. Not getting that achievement for poison, though. I think the problem is that Bane doesn't count as poison. So I'll have to do another run as accurate in the future. Get my poison bonuses. I'm kind of curious how much damage I actually take right now. Why are you so alive? All right. Okay. Go to the wetlands now. Enemies, please. Enemies. I need money so I can open chests and become even more ridiculously overpowered than you could possibly imagine. Come on. Oh, we got some enemies. There's several enemies. God. That's a bunch of enemies and not enough to get even one of these chests. There we go. Now we're starting to get the stuff. Basically just grabbing armor plates, so I want to see if we can get damage down to, you know, 1 as we head into glass. I'm definitely thinking this is a glass kind of run. I'm really, like, I'm seriously questioning, like, did I accidentally set this on Drizzle? It definitely has that feel difficulty-wise. This doesn't feel like a rainstorm run. Really? Okay, that's not worth it anymore. Arguably, it wasn't worth on the last one, but... Actually, I don't think there is anybody who would argue that it was worth on the last one. Myself included. Oh, hello. Do I not have? You, give me money. Thank you. Okay, and the enemies have finally started to actually spawn in numbers that are worth a damn. Okay, there's a moonflower up there of a location I have never picked up before, so I'm probably going to be going there. Oh my god, look at these chant shrines. Just look at these oh my god. Fine, I will take my guaranteed item and I'll go home. Have I even seen the teleporter location? I don't feel like I have. Up here, maybe? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna try to reach. That did not work. That did, though. Go ahead and hit that. That's a blue orb from a Trantron location I've never had before. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, off to this we go. Okay. And just kind of hang out. That worked basically exactly as I'd hoped. Turns out, having lots of Prion accumulators does indeed kill things. It basically is the BFG. It's not supposed to be that good on, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not supposed to be that good on bosses, but... leaping gets me to leave the teleporter zone. Because my leap is too prodigious. I love that word, prodigious. I'm gonna cut you apart with my claws, dude. I'm not gonna even bother, you know, anything else. Yeah, there was a blue portal. I don't care. I picked it up for the achievement. That was about it. Where are we going? Okay. I am okay with that boss right off the bat. That gives me money. We like money around here. Let's see. None of that's interesting. What under here? We got an item under here. I see a magma worm. We're fans of magma worms, this household. They are fun bosses. That being said, I don't feel like the magma worm in this game really holds a candle to the old magma worm. That was not what I wanted. I got excited, it looked red. Like, old magma worm was scary for the most part, especially if it caught you early. New magma worm, you know. New magma worm is so not scary that I'm willing to do a roulette shrine right in front of it. You know what I mean? What do I need to unlock that? A lot. Okay. There it is. That's the achievement I was going for. That'll give me a new blue item. Once again, not wanting to leave the teleporter location. One magma worm is dead. Keep stacking fuel cells. This stuff built up. I'm frozen. Oh no. I lost some money there because I took some damage. I need to get my money back. Can I have some enemies so I can get my money back? I need, that much. Ooh, the beefalo. They got some health to them. Look at that. Okay, I have friends. I have friends to take out the beefalo. There we go. There's Never Back Down, which will give me the radius decreasing item. Hi, you're mine. Okay, so that's Celestial. I'm gonna go take Blue Portal. Because I want to force my way into... I want a quote-unquote free red item. Let's put it that way. That's what I'm looking for here. Yep, we dream of wind. I really want to see. Oh, he just kicks you out. Okay. I guess there must not be any bonus for killing him. Which is a little bit weird in a game like this. Generally in a game where there is a shopkeep that is attackable, you can actually do damage to the shopkeep. You know, you can actually kill them and get the bonuses. So I am kind of interested in the fact that that doesn't exist in this game. Not a tremendously big deal, of course, but it is kind of interesting. Okay, we are looking for, there we go, looking for nests. As a reminder, I am a terrible person because I am looking for bird nests and killing birds purely for the sake of fighting extra boss. And there's a kind of heavy-duty argument. Okay, do not want to be anywhere near that thing. I know what you do. There's a heavy argument that can be said that these enemies are only attacking me because I'm invading their territory. Yep, these enemies are still hurting like hell. Even with all of the things that I have. Also, I need to be looking at this. So that's... This is kind of a stupid time to be doing this. I need to do this after. Oh my god. Okay, I need... Okay, the alloy worship unit is now up. I need this jerk to not exist anymore. Ow. Well, I died. Okay, it's fine. We got a lot of the stuff I had really aimed for. We got Sacrifice, we got Newtist, we got Never Back Down. Did we eat? I don't think we got either of the two. Yeah. Never saw Scavenger and then didn't inflict poison, which I think the problem is that I had Blight and not Poison up. But we got stuff done. I got some achievements knocked out, which I did want to get, and we'll be able to do more in the future. Thanks for watching, folks. I love you all, and I will catch you next.